Good evening, you awakening wonders. Oh my God. Day 6. Day 6. If I had $1 for every time somebody told me they don't want this week to end, boy, I would have $2,000. So, day 6. I need to think about this for a moment because it started at 2:30 in the morning. Woke up at 2:15, couldn't wake up, couldn't go to sleep. But I was supposed to wake up at 2:30. We were supposed to start a meditation and a session with the meditation and everything. At 4, which means be by the door at 3:30 in the morning, just to make sure that everyone is in the door by 4. That was the idea, right? I did not know how long this meditation was going to be. But anyway, we're going to get into it. And I'm so happy that nobody told me. So I went, woke up at 2:15. I was ready by 2:45, 2:55. I was already with my pillow by the door. I was laying there and just waiting. I texted my buddies and was like, "Here I am. I'm ready. I got some sheets. Got the stuff, whatever we needed to do for our meditation." So here I am, sitting. Session begins at 4. And we want to make sure that we go to the restroom before we meditate so we don't have to. You can't have a good meditation if you have to go to the restroom in the middle of it. I mean, you can't have a meditation at all. It's just ruined. So you place your water intake. So I chug a lot of water at night, and then I try not to drink water an hour or two before, and then I'll have some water just before, so I still feel hydrated, but I still have a couple hours to go before I have to pee again. So I'm always timing that, and so far I've been nailing it the whole 6 days. And it's always the small successes. I have started to celebrate the small successes. I just had a small celebration with a whole bunch of friends of mine. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 people. And then all these other people from the resorts are coming by, they're stopping by the table, they're grabbing my arm and they're teasing me about these jokes. This community, holy crap. The Facebook group, I'm sure it's going to remain. We're still going to be teasing each other and reminding each other and sending memes that everything's going to happen. The Tampa groups are being created. Other people, my friend from Chicago, my energy bonding buddy from Boston, and and then people from Florida and other places around the world. Actually, I have a friend from Australia now. I have a Bollywood friend, a guy who works with Bollywood stars. He promotes their movies and whatnot. He has a movie promoting company. He owns that company in Mumbai. So, very, very interesting people. Amazing thing. So, okay. So, let's go through the sequence now. We had, as usual, 3 meditations today. The morning meditation was about 5 hours long. It felt like it was 2 hours long. It was 5 hours long. When I looked at my phone and I'm like, it's 8:45. What? Guys, there is something to say about the collective energy of people that are thinking the same thing, doing the same technique, having the same positive energies from the heart, from love, sending love, receiving love, sending information, receiving information, having that higher power frequency communication. And if you times that by 2,000 in the same area, everything changes. The quantum fluctuations are now just going haywire. So, and you can feel that, it's palpable. And I'll talk about that in my last, when I talk about the last meditation at the end of the video, because I'm going in sequence. The first one was the morning one, the longest one. You tell me I have to do a meditation for 5 hours, I'll be like, are you kidding me? Wait until I run into one of those people. Let's say I'm going to do a 5-minute mindfulness, or I'm going to download an app for a 10-minute mindful meditation. You can do a 10-minute meditation. Like, and as Dr. Joe, I'm gonna become Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I'll be like, I clocked in at 4 hours and 45 minutes at the retreat for meditation. And it was not just a meditation, okay? I didn't go through the motions. I went through phases of evolution between those 5 hours. I saw aliens. I saw so many things. I had somebody grab my hand. Nobody grabbed my hand in the material world, but somebody grabbed my hand. I could feel 4 fingers on my hand. Right? And I had the outer body experience. I was levitating. I left my body. I went out for a walk down the hall, downstairs, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's always other fellow members walking around. Why am I the only one in the hallway? So I went back to the hall, and when I opened the door and I saw everybody meditating, and immediately I came back to my body, and I was like, whoa! And while it was happening, I was like, all this energies, right? All this crazy stuff that I'm feeling in my energy centers. It gets more intense, guys, because so much happened. By the way, what I'm telling you is just the crappy parts of my meditation. The really good and deep parts of meditations where I felt energies get in and out, and the magnetic field, and I felt things in my heart, and this supernova of love exploding out of me, which happened in the third meditation. So intense. So intense that in order for me to maintain it, I had to scream. It just came out of me. I was like, I need this. Just stay in the chair. I'm going to start dropping and flopping like a fish. It was so intense. I finally felt a full body orgasm through meditation. Ugh. And you know, one of the things that I'm really glad I did was I have been meditating with the same buddies. So I made buddies. And, you know, I'm seeing everybody hugging everybody. Everybody's hugging everybody. Everybody's smiling at everybody. Everybody's doing things for other people, each other, whatever. It's just this beautifulness. Imagine if the world was like this. Holy crap. The amount of trust we have with each other. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everybody wants the best for you. Everybody will watch out for you. Everybody will make sure you don't get hurt, you don't feel sad, everybody, it's crazy. So anyway, the 5-hour meditation, and I'm really, really tired, guys. I've been up since 2 a.m. Okay, it's like 9 p.m. right now. It's nuts. Alright, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't be that person. Okay. And by the way, these meditations are very intense. I'm sweating, and it makes you sweat, and it makes you. Sometimes you're loose and having a good time, and sometimes you're tense and going. It's all over the place. So don't judge me there. Anyway, first meditation, all the cool parts I forgot because it was too much. And Dr. Joe tries to remind us, remember. I remember the feeling, I remember all the things, but I don't remember the specific things that when it was happening, I was like, please don't forget this. We have to talk about this. And then, of course, I forgot. Because we didn't stop until 3 hours later. So that happened. Then the second meditation was the shortest, most efficient, most accurate meditation I've ever had. It was a short one. I think it was 30 minutes. It was the shortest meditation that we have had in the retreat. And it was so good. So good. It was called Getting into the Different Box. So there's different possibilities in the quantum field, right? Not for this video. I'm not going to explain quantum fields and the possibilities in there. I'll explain in a different video, or you guys can look up what the quantum possibilities. There's infinite possibilities. So the infinite possibilities mean literally every possibility, right? So if you're having a really big pain in the ass problem, you pick that one problem and you do this meditation. And you move yourself to a parallel reality where everything is the same, except that one problem is not there. Everything is the same, except that one problem is no longer there. What a gift. What a gift. How do we not teach this in school? How do we not teach this in college? We should have a degree about this. We have degrees. We have bachelor degrees about the language the Lord of the Rings created for a movie. And now there's a degree for it. We want to have a degree for this? To manage your life? Understand that everything is in your hands? What? Somebody needs a wake-up smack. I'm glad I did. I got a wake-up smack. That's why I'm here. And every day, every hour, every 2 hours, I'm like, what? Really? It took me 38 years to find this out? What? Anyway. I'm going to break down that meditation in a different video. And third meditation. Last one of the day. Now we're rushing, guys. We're rushing all day. I'm literally living down the hall from this place. Okay, I'm on the same resort, so and I'm still rushing. I don't know how people are driving, parking, doing all this stuff. Are you kidding me? Waking up at 5, doing all this stuff. The day ends at 8 p.m. You're exhausted. You want some dinner. You want to have, you rehydrate. You want to have some enough water, shower, prepare your stuff. Maybe check your emails that you weren't able to do something. Maybe, I don't know, talk to your family members. Maybe, I don't know. There's not enough time. This is a really intense retreat. But guess what? Guess what? Nobody wants it to end. Nobody wants it to end. Now, let's go into the last and the finale of the day. Maria and Priyanka are going to laugh about this. Yes, don't make fun of me. In the comments. Okay. No funny comments. So we had the third meditation, which was the healing meditation, okay, where people with cancer, people that are very ill, people that are very sick, unfortunate circumstances, and there are 100 or 100 plus, a lot of them, which is a ton of them, right? There's 2,000 of us, and there's about 100 of them. 100 or maybe it's 200. I'm not sure. Because I think it's about 10 per patient, 10 per ill person. I don't know what the terms are, so I'm just calling it whatever. Whatever's coming to my mind, guys. I'm tired, and I don't know these things. And there's these coherence healing meditations. You know one thing I found out? Not only are these coherence meditations the best of the meditation, because you give so much love, you give so much energy and this beautiful, whatever the word is, to the person that is ill, that needs help, that you could heal, that needs healing. Let's say, okay, that's a better word. That's a better way to put it. That you can just and as you do that, you reciprocate. It's in some way, so you sort of heal yourself too, as you heal other people. Mind blowing. There are so many people that have healed themselves by paying attention to other people's healings and doing those coherence meditations. And when I did that, I did it yesterday, and it was my most powerful meditation. I went in so deep. Today, now I understand what Dr. Joe Dispenza says about the whole body orgasm, the full body orgasm. Oh my God. The whole thing I did, I'm not going to explain it in this video. It might sound too crazy, because you guys don't know me. People that might be watching might not know me, might not understand the mechanics, the physics, the quantum levels of understanding. That they might just be like, "What is he? Is he a witch?" So, but it was extremely powerful. It was that meditation was so strong. It was just like screaming, whoa, what the, and it was, and blindfolds on, right? And it was so powerful. I have never felt so much love, energy in my life before. Never. I'm not a young guy. I'm 38 years old. I've lived almost 4 decades in this world, and I have never felt love. Love is a stupid word for what I felt. And when the guided meditation said, "What do you have to offer? What do you got? How much love is in you to give? How much?" I was like, "Stop saying that!" I'm making myself cough now, but because it was too intense, guys. And I'm already organizing my energies, my heart energy with wholeness and healing, and I was like, oh. Wherever you put your energy, focus, you put your energy in, and you can feel it. If you can train your physiology, if you can train your mind, if you can train your body is only 0.0001%, right? And that's all you have to train. The rest of it is in the quantum anyway. You can't train 0.0001% of your body. There's people around me, and they're friends of mine, and I have a bonding energy buddy, Maria. I haven't called her that with a rolling R yet, but yeah, it was very intense. It was very deep. It was hard to keep things in. It was extremely powerful. Everybody was making fun of me. I was making fun of me. And they were not making fun of me. They were just celebrating it with me. They were happy for me. I take that back. I'm kidding. They did not make fun of me. They were make fun with me. That's the right way to put it. Yeah. They love it, and they love to hear the explanation of what I saw, the visions, and everything else, and all this stuff. People do not understand what reality really is. So when they get closer to the truth, it just sounds too much like voodoo bullshit, because they're programmed in their body, in their neurons, in their thoughts, so much. I bet if I told this stuff to if my brother saw this video, they'll be like, "Bro, you need to go see somebody. They're not old brothers. I'm talking about a 25-year-old brother, 32-year-old brother. If I told them what if I send them this video, they're gonna be like, how can I help you? They might even stage an intervention for me. Not realizing, I'm so happy. I can't contain it. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do with that happiness. I just want to share it. I just want to share it. I celebrated with my friends today. Yeah, we had some drinks and we had some food and great food, nachos. This resort is amazing. And I'm gonna go to sleep, and within 5 hours I'll be up, and we're gonna do it all over again. Tomorrow's the last day, unfortunately. It ends tomorrow. But I will be back. I'll be doing another Dr. Joe Dispenza event. I believe I will do at least once a year. I think I'll do at least once a year. Yeah. I want that. I want minimum once a year. And I'm connected with people, and I'm going to remain connected with people from here. So I'll tell them, hey, I'm going. And if they want to go at the same time, same place, same whatever, fine. If not, that's cool. But I want to go. I'm thinking I need to go because I'm not sure, and I don't want to call that a fear. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get back to the real world. You know? To keep the focused reminders and everything else, but I think one thing will help, because the collective of the world is far behind where we are. So when you sometimes mingle, it can take you back to your old self, and you have to remind yourself there's this struggle, and sometimes you need support. And if you need support, that's why we are networking. We're making sure we can support each other, and if you really need help, you come back again and you do these things. It's life-changing stuff, guys. But anyway, tonight's healing meditation blew my fucking mind. I have finally saw what a full body orgasm feels like, and it is crazy. I was screaming. I couldn't help myself. Almost fell on the floor. Jesus, I'm shaking just thinking about it, how I felt. It was crazy. There's a hallway behind me. Everybody can hear me. They're probably like, why is he talking to this camera? Anyway. Good night, beloveds. I am going to turn it off now, and I will update you guys about the final day for tomorrow.